Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome to Firewatch, which I bought recently, and I've heard some good and interesting things about it, so I wanted to try and give it a go. So let's dive in. And yep, sure, new game into an empty slot. Yes, that sounds about right. Okay, and then we get into a quite the loading screen here, and the oh, there's like a background. Campo Santo presents, in cooperation with Panic Incorporated. Sure, yeah, great. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Interesting. I didn't really expect... You see Julia. I didn't expect to start like this. This is not this kind of stuff I've seen from this game. Do I press a button? Oh, okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Sure. You are drunk. Okay, I get a choice here. I think I'm gonna go with, so what's your, major? They're both pretty bad, but it's less bad. You slur the word major and it smells like cores. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Oh, she said... No, sure. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh. So is that how easy it is, actually? Cheeseburger and... hi, what's your major? Sure. Oh, elevator? Use objects. Backpack. Pick up backpack. Okay, good. Numbers on the elevator. Yes. So, parking lot. Not a very big one, mind you. That's kinda... That really is pretty small. Can I investigate? Just for a hot second, I wanna... just see. Dumpster. Boxes. A tiny kind of a storage cage thing with fire extinguisher. Why is there a... I don't think there's gonna be a fire in there. Well, I mean, if someone... I guess arson's the dumpster or something. Sure, maybe. Okay, some paint and such and such. Okay. Oh, I can zoom. Sure. That's great. Zooming is fun. Oh, that's the sunlight. It doesn't look like an openable door. Yeah, I got a feeling I should go to the car then. Can I run? Is there a run button? Ah, X is run. Or, which I believe in PlayStation terms would be square? Yeah. Okay. Truck door, get in. Right, yes, good. I figured it would be the way to go, but I wanted to explore a bit. I'm sorry. Exploring is fun. Oh. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Sure. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers, but out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Okay. Julia wants to get a dog. That's fine. I'm kind of a dog and cat person, I guess. And don't tell me that's impossible. As a little kid, I had a dog, and then after that I had a cat. They're both awesome. I'm telling you, it can be done to be both cat and dog person. Yes. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Well, I mean, if she wants the beagle, I mean, why not? I'm not sure, like, guard dog purpose should be the first idea you make when... well, I mean, sometimes maybe, sure, but in this case, if she wants the beagle, it'll have the beagle, man, and Bucket. Okay, Bucket is a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. Aw, but then the other one didn't get a home, and aw. 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots. Okay. I hope this is not really indicative of whether or not I want to have kids, but let's RP an easy person to have a family with. Sure, that would be pretty good. Yeah, let's go with that. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. I don't even get a choice here. I want to point out, I don't think it's gonna screw up kids if their parents aren't married. I don't think it matters if they, you know, tie the knot or go into a church or whatever religious place to get, like, as long as kids are loved, I think they're fine. That I got this feeling, man. Just saying. That's my inputs on. Okay. I reached the park. Yes, this looks more like the stuff I've seen from the game. Yeah, a bit. In art style and color and all that. Okay. Do not forget to check in. I haven't checked in, sorry. You're in their country, learn to live with bears. So, are we a druid? Do we summon bears and go on hunts for loot and D&D? No fireworks. But I love rockets and bazookas. Oh. Warning. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. The trail may be... Ooh, that texture is really hard to read. It is text. The end is make a plan, be prepared, but wow, that's too hard. No, sorry, I can't read that anymore. Two Forks, region overview. Thoroughfare Basin, Supply Drop, Beartooth Point, Mule Point, Jonesy Lake, Cache something, Thunder Canyon, Two Forks Lookout, Ruby River, Cottonwood Creek, 5 Mile Creek. Interesting, so that's where I'm going, into one of those places, I guess. A box. Mailbox. But sure. Okay, let's go into the wilderness and breathe in the fresh air of the wild and 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. From where? Work? Professor school? You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Sure. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I would love to get the option to just say, well, I'm worried that you were out. I would have loved to have heard something, but I'm glad you had fun and you're safe and all is good. I don't like either of these. Ignoring feels like, you know, passive aggressive. Even in some ways, it could be considered like psychological warfare of the first step of such. So, if there has to be a conflict, let's get mad now, get it out of the way, and then everything's all fine and cool and settled down. But then again, she's drunk now, so crap. Okay, how about if we ignore her and then we sleep and forget there was ever a problem, and in the morning everything's fine, and she doesn't realize it's ignoring because she's drunk and we both just sleep. Yeah, let's go with let's do that. You don't touch each other all night. Well, we're sleeping, man. What? The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. Oh, awesome. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. No, I don't. Well, okay, the protagonist does, fine, but it calls me you. So, I do. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Okay, you pose like and flex like a He-Man, and you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. He-Man? It's sure. It's all fun, and you look awesome. Great. Both options are fine. Sure, whatever. Okay. The world is now red. What's the English word for this kind of like weather color? Like the evening red, you know, when the sun is setting and it's all red, the sky and all that. There's a word for it in Finnish. I'm sure there is in English too. It's called iltarusko in Finnish. So it's like it literally translates to the evening. How do I say? Well, basically, it just means the evening coloring of whatever this is, you know, especially if it's the sky. But not literally, of course, because it's hard to translate literally. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. The dog. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Great. Bucket gets kicked. As in kick the bucket. Come on. Bibi bah fuck did dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away or you beat his goddamn face in. So I'm very strongly against animal abuse, so I'm very angry at the dude if that happens. But I don't really go for violence, and it's really the absolute last resort. If I have the choice of scaring someone away, I'll rather go that way. Just, you know, no one wants to get furiously injured in either direction. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on you walk by the river. Sure. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. So they planned for, what, 5 years, and then just got realized in 84 that they want to share. Great. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. I have never been to Connecticut. Is it just... Why would... I... I'm not gonna convince her to not take a job, man. It's her life, for fuck's. Agree if she commutes back and... I mean, that's the better option, but... I'm fine with moving. Come on, man. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that it'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Sure, but I haven't been to Boulder either, so I don't. If it's like the Garden of Eden, sure. But 85. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode, quote unquote. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you make a macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Well, if she has a weird memory problem, sounds like, I don't know, Alzheimer's or something. I mean, ignoring it is not gonna help. It's not fun to talk to people about that sort of stuff, but it kinda has to be done. It might, if it's Alzheimer's, it might at least give you more time to be more or less fully functional, I guess. So, yeah. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. Well, actually, I'm not 100% sure what is the exact difference between dementia and Alzheimer's. I think there is one, though. I haven't really looked up what exactly it is. She's 41, but I'm not sure, though. They could be the same thing, but I think they're different, but I am absolutely not sure. You both decide to keep it as a secret for now. Sure, whatever. If you wanna not, that's fine. I can't walk. Journal, pick up. Okay, I have a wedding ring. March 5th, 1985 and something, and that was the He-Man picture, I think. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. Sure. A week later, she goes back to the university. Sure. 87. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. While I will admit that she obviously is then sick because they're telling us here so, people can drive their cars to the next town over without a reason, though. That sometimes you just need to get some quote-unquote air by driving. That's one thing, but yeah. She is sent home on a permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope, and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed, and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else. Somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. Okay, the question is, am I capable of taking care of her myself? It looks like my character is stressed, but it's only gonna get worse. And it's kind of like, if I'm capable, I think I should still be taking care of her as long as I can. Because when you take her to a full-time care facility, that can be a good choice at some point. But there's no coming back from that. You know? Then it's always there until the end, I think. So I think I wanna just be with her, or, you know, as long as I can in the, you know, same home and such, same house, you know. Yeah. Okay, more forests. The lighting is, maybe it's morning, I think. After the journal moment, we hike through some soothing pathways here, and man, that's a bleak start. Ooh. Dementia, dear God. Oh, a deer. Hello, deer. Do you want to be my friend? I have cookies, and we can go play fetch and... Oh. But I wanted a friend. Aww. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. Aww. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust that she sleeps like a rock. Oh God. There's no good option here, because if I trust that she sleeps, that's just taking a massive ass risk. Putting a chair in front of the door seems so damn... I don't know. There's something really bad about that. It sounds negative. It sounds... It sounds like it's like a... I don't know. It's treating her like some sort of animal instead of your... I know it's hard when your loved ones get sick, but oh God. I mean, I feel like the chair from these is the tiny bit safer option, but it's still bad, man. Ah, God, I don't like this. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon, A few weeks goes by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Well, you know, I think it's a bit more complex than just take a job. You need to apply for it. There's 200 other people who apply for it, and no one ever contacts you. The end. Bleak fact, but that's kind of how it is. Okay, and here we are then. Enter the lookout tower. Which, yep, sure. That's a thing. So, It's a pretty beautiful night, though. Full moon and everything. Should I run up the stairs? But then again, the music is quite somber. It inspires a slow walk, RP walk. Yes. Man, that is a bleak start. So Julia is now in Australia. Oh fuck! I wasn't looking. I was just in my. I was just thinking, and I didn't look. Right, door. I'm blind. Sorry. Turn on power. Oh, radio. Pick up. Sure. Raccoon. A Wyoming flag. Can't open desk door. Let's see. So, there we are. Generator switch. We have light.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
So, radio. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away
Oh, hot second. Display subtitles. I didn't realize those weren't the thing. Sure.
from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
Oh, sure.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Forever, sure, yeah.
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Let's guess what's wrong with her. The least assholey thing is maybe this.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but
Aw.
in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
If you...
I'm going now.
Yeah, if you say
Just
so.
a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Okay,
Is that it?
great.
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Okay. Firewatch. Great. Day 1. Well, that was a prologue. Man. Well, I wonder if I get to a stopping point here. Or something. Because I'm kinda running out of time here. If the loading screen will let me... Okay, I'm...
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Ah, okay. Answer radio. Hi. Activate radio. Sorry, I guess I slept.
Sorry, guess I slept in.
Right.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Okay.
Oops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two.
Ooh.
But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job.
Okay.
There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Sure. Oh, report map
Okay,
tape.
yeah, I see it.
Great.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Firefinder.
Osborne?
Oh.
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Huh?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Oh.
God, language.
Do I?
Out
Okay.
your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
West. The compass.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Okay, I suck at compass using, but it... West. That's west, right?
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Oh, there you are. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No.
No,
You
the
need to get
note
down there
said
right
no.
now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Let's...
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away.
Okay.
Go down there and set him straight.
I'll set him straight with my radio. And compass. Yes.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Okay.
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Okay.
Secure.
Shut up.
Right. Do I need the rope to set him straight? To. But okay, so that's our next objective here. But I am all out of time for this episode. I will be continuing this later on. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do drop a like or a comment or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really help. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you again next time.